There's no family history of Alzheimer's or any dementia in her family, so she just got plain unlucky.
Married for 45 years with 2 children, Red Deer resident Larry Quintilio remembers his wife as a vivacious athlete who loved the outdoors, loved to cook, and always kept healthy living a top priority.
She didn't drink, didn't smoke, exercised all the time, ate religiously healthy, used to give us hell all the time for not eating, and did crossword puzzles.
Something changed when June was in her early 50s. Looking back on it now, Quintilio recognizes the changes as the first signs of early onset Alzheimer's disease.
That one's Ribbon Falls. We hiked in back there. We were getting in shape for the West Coast Trail.
Manager of Client Services and Programs at the Alzheimer's Society, Christine Personka, says it's a disease on the rise.
Currently, there's 747,000 Canadians affected. That number, that's a 2011 statistic, so that's probably closer to 750,000 people now across Canada.
With dramatic statistics like these, the Alzheimer's Society is taking the month of January to bring awareness to the disease and launch a very important campaign titled "Early Diagnosis Keeps Your Life from Unraveling."
It's important from a family, from a support background, because you get into the society earlier, you get the information earlier, and information is power.
After years of living without a diagnosis, Quintilio finally convinced his wife to see a specialist. After her diagnosis, the family had time to plan and take a few vacations. However, not long after, Quintilio's wife needed more care than he could provide.
She didn't have any confidence in anything anymore. That brain is dying. She doesn't know how to handle anything. She couldn't tell time. She couldn't turn the TV on. She couldn't use the phone.
Quintilio, with the help of his children, said he made the hardest decision of his life and placed the love of his life in a care center.
And I said, when I make that decision, I don't ever want to have to second guess it. So it probably was a little overdue, and you do. It doesn't matter what happens after. You go up and they're having a good day, and you say, yeah, well, we did it too early. But what I tell people now in the support group is do it before you get to a crisis situation.
Now Quintilio's wife, at just 67 years old, lives in full-time care away from the family. But he stresses placing loved ones does not have to be a negative experience.
For the first 3 months, I went up every day and had supper with her. And then I'd put her to bed at night. They'd give her the sleeping pills and whatnot. And I'd go in and I'd read the history book to her of her hometown. And then I'd read the cookbook to her. And then she'd doze off to sleep. And I'd get up, and the next day she didn't even know I was gone. Once you spend that much time around there and get to know the people that are taking care of her, you know she's in good hands.
This month, Canadians are encouraged to visit the Alzheimer's Society's campaign website, earlydiagnosis.ca. You can learn how to spot the signs of dementia and understand the benefits of a diagnosis. Jonna Semple, Go Central.